Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene. I know it's been a few days. I was in California enjoying time with family. Happy birthday again, Aunt Jane. And seeing, I'm not going to say cousins, I'm going to say brothers and sisters who just happen to grow up in different households and who I haven't seen in decades. And it was really good seeing them, playing golf with them. Even my brothers, love you guys to death. It was just a really wonderful time. So I just want to say thank you again to Eric, my cousin, for putting on a wonderful party for Aunt Jane and organizing a golf tournament, opening your home to all of us. Thank you again, cuz love you. So let's get into the real issue of the day, and that is basically corruption. So, if you've heard the story of Aaron Spencer, he is a dad who killed a retired police chief in Lonoke County, Arkansas. Now, this sounds horrific on the face of it, but there's a story behind it, and the pleadings are posted in the description box below, so read for yourself. But this was a writ filed by Mr. Spencer, who's facing 35 years in the state penitentiary for this act. Now, Mr. Fossler, who is the retired police chief, there's a history of him pulling weapons on Mr. Spencer's daughter, and one day finding his daughter missing and going to look for her, finding Fossler's truck and his daughter inside. And long story short, he caught him, the altercation was on, and Spencer shot and killed the police chief. Now, I'll just leave it at that. You draw your own inferences, but I don't feel this is a story for prosecution myself. And if you ask me, well, why, Gene? You were law enforcement. Yes, I was. And after that, I also got my law degree and further learned what the law says and what it means. And I think the reasonable man standard applies here. And that is, what would the reasonable man under the same or similar circumstances do? And I think we all know the answer to that. So just ask yourself the question. If you were in Spencer's position and found your 14-year-old daughter with a 67-year-old man taken against her will, what would you do? And so I urge the District Attorney's Office of Lonoke County to deny prosecution to this case, because we all know what that answer is. We can't say I'd do the same thing under the same or similar circumstances, which is the definition, and then prosecute somebody for doing that exact thing. That violates the reasonable man standard. Notwithstanding, I don't think that it would be possible for Spencer to get a fair trial in Lonoke County. So, in my time living in Arkansas, as you guys know, I lived there before I moved to where I am now. I was a state employee, and I traveled to every county of that state meeting with the sheriffs, and it was within my job. So as prior law enforcement, it was easy to fit into those circles. And every year we had a Sheriff's Association meeting. Now, I'm not singling out the Sheriff's Association. This is just an example of how things are played, okay? So I promise you that the district attorney of every county, they also have an annual conference. But here's the thing to remember, where the power of the people lies, is that the district attorney is an elected position. It's not appointed. They have to run for re-election. And do you, the people of Lonoke County, support a prosecution of a man that would have done the same thing under the same or similar circumstances. I would love to know your thoughts on this issue. I found this on my YouTube feed, just scrolling through, and saw the story, and it hit home for me only because I know how the game is played there. And I'll just leave it at that because, again, I'm not trying to out anyone, but in my opinion, knowing the system the way it works, this should be denied prosecution, and Mr. Spencer should be free to live his life with his family and continue to protect his daughter. So I would love to know what your thoughts are. Please leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you never miss when information like this comes out again. I'm Gene. Thanks for hanging with Uncle, and we'll see you next time.